for my name, huh? Told you this is not a game. Done playing, time to live up to my name. Cut some off, they said I changed, they just ain't keep up to pace. In my lane, go time, sun or rain. Oh, you thought this was a game? This is not a game. It started 15, big dreams, and I keep dreaming. Strategic, I'm not scheming. Put that work and I achieve it. If it's bad vibes, then I leave it. If it's good, then let me see it. Connected with the heavens, ducking punches from these demons. Oh Lord, I speak my truth long as I'm breathing. My best move was investing, now it doubles when I'm sleeping. Life is like a ring, take some punches, leave you bleeding, leave you bruised, beaten, but I'm still never conceded. You thought this was a game, huh? Oh, you slept, you missed the range, huh? I don't switch sides, still the same, huh? 101 is for my name, huh?
Alright, let's get it. Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing great. So we just finished hitting the gym. It is currently 11 p.m. 11 p.m. we just finished hitting the gym. A good chest and bicep workout, as you can see. What am I saying? Alright. So I was trying to find like a topic to talk about in this video. I was trying to find something to talk about, and I was also searching through my like idea list, if I can call it like that, my idea list. I came across this topic. Let me read it out to you guys. Where God guides, He provides. Where God guides, He provides. And this actually resonates with me a lot. Not especially during this moment, but like in general in my life and so on. It's like so many times I find myself like God is literally guiding me through something, and I'm like, bro, I literally have no way, like I don't have like the fundings, I don't have the money, I don't have the resources to get me to the next day, you know. But at the end of the day, God provides. And I'm not gonna come here and tell you guys that it's easy to just fully trust in God when He guides you somewhere. No, I'm gonna be a big fat liar if I say that. Instead, it is so hard for us to trust in God and live by what He tells us to do. Because so many times we find ourselves into situations and we're like, God, how am I gonna come out of this? How is this even gonna work for me? You know? And I know there's a lot of us who have asked that question, but today I just want to give you some hope, you know, some courage that God knows you, and if God has guided you to where you are right now, He will give you a way out. He will provide for you. You know, God will always provide for us. And this is what the Bible tells us in the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 8. It says, by faith Abraham obeyed when he was called to go out, and when he went out, not knowing where he was going. This is deep. Abraham, like, he heard God's voice, he went out, but he didn't know where he was going. Like, in other words, he was going blindly. He didn't even know where he was gonna find himself. He just heard a voice, come here. Imagine it's you right now. And like, you hear God's voice, and God is like, it's time for you now to change countries, leave your parents' house, move out to, I don't know, to Africa or somewhere, to Asia, to Europe or something. And you literally have no one in that city, no one in that country. But God has told you to go there. God has told you to move away and stuff. You're definitely going to do it because it's God who has told you to do. And I found myself so many times not listening to God's voice. And do you know what the consequences are? Consequences are harsh. But because God is a kind God, He's a God of mercy, He's a merciful God, He finds a way for you to get back on track, you know? God will always find a way for you to get back on track.
Alright, thank you, Creed. Alright, thank you.
Oh my gosh, Daniel!
It's not that deep, bro.
Daniel!
It's the water and the coldness of the atmosphere.
Shush! Do it!
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Hey. Odds are against this.
Nah, I'm keeping all those clips, bro. We're keeping all those clips.
Okay.
Hurry up, you got 10 seconds.
Alright. Alright, thank you, Creed, for nominating me for the USC Speaking Mind Challenge. I nominated Devon McKee, Ahmed Mislep, and Attore Atomini for the USC Speaking Mind Challenge. You guys have 24 hours. Sorry, I'm so nervous.
I know this song somewhere else. Somebody else uses it. Yeah. Let me show you.
Yeah, sure.
Where did I put my charger? Boy, look at these shoes that. Here.
Links next. Never stop praying for it. Never stop praying for it. Video something. Same thing!
When it feels like no one loves you, know that God does. I was studying by the lake, how does that sound? Girl, I write you love poems when you feel down. Girl, I know you love language just to love you right. Jesus the standard, I'm trying to love you by. Baby, wipe your eyes, God is on your side. I love to make you smile, you pretty little vibe.
Alright guys, so it is currently 1:30 a.m. Yeah, it's pretty late. It's pretty late in the morning. I was getting ready to go sleep and so on, but I just wanted to continue to add on to what I was talking about yesterday. And I just want to talk about provision. You know, God will provide to you when you're obedient to Him. Let me say that again. God will provide to you when you're obedient to His word. When you literally decide to let the Lord guide you. Because we're talking about guidance and provision. God will not provide you with something if you do not decide to let Him guide you. If you do not decide to let Him to obey to His word. You know, it's like Abraham and Isaac in Genesis 22. Like when God literally revealed Himself to Abraham and told him, Abraham, yo, go sacrifice your son, Isaac. God did not tell Abraham that he will find another sacrifice there. No. God did not tell Abraham that He was just testing his faith. No. God did not tell Abraham that He was just testing whether he is obedient to his God. No. He did not warn him or anything. But Abraham obeyed to the Lord's voice. He obeyed to what God literally had in store for him. He followed the Lord's plans. And that is what we should be doing as Christians. Obeying to the Lord's plans, obeying to the Lord, letting God guide you. Because He knows what's best for us. He knows what the future holds for us, you know. And that is something that is hard to do. As I keep on saying in almost every video in this channel that it is hard. Because it is hard. It is hard to be a Christian in today's world. It is hard to let the Lord guide you because you're going to do things that people are going to be like, yo, what is this guy doing? It is so cringe, blah, 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 and so on. But that is not what God is seeing. What God is seeing is you being obedient, is a son being obedient to his father. God is not seeing what people are seeing. God is not seeing what people are seeing. God is seeing what your heart is doing, the posture of your heart. That is what God is seeing. And that is what we should work hard for the posture of our hearts. I think that's a video for another time. The posture of your heart. But yeah, let the Lord guide you. Obey to the Lord's voice in order for God to provide something for you. That's the word. All right, I'm gonna go sleep now.